Y'all, Trent Small, the chef, aka Red Specs. I'm here with my brother and co-host, Papa Wolf, aka Alpha Moon, and this is Food for Thought. Y'all know what this is, man. Live every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m., bringing you real talk on food, music, and the truth that matters to our listeners. Catch us streaming live only on YouTube, and also listen to our audio version on Spotify for creators or wherever you get your podcasts. Tonight, we're talking to a comedian, actor, Smokey Suarez. Let's get into it.
A new year calls for a new kind of podcast. Live every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Food for Thought. Thank you for tuning in live with us here. But before we dive in, don't forget to follow, like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a live episode here on YouTube. We appreciate that, man. No doubt about that, no doubt. So, as y'all know, Food for Thought is where real conversation, real culture, and real flavor always takes center stage. Tonight, we have a certified comedian heavyweight in the building today.
In the building.
In the building today. Raw, authentic, unfiltered. A Harlem legend whose voice, timing, and wit have carved him a permanent seat in the comedy game. You've seen him shut down stages from Def Comedy Jam, ComicView, Bad Boys of Comedy, Showtime at the Apollo, Laugh Mob, and on the big screen with Roc-A-Fella classics such as Paper Soldiers, Death of the Dynasty, and State Property 2. Harlem's own, make some noise for the one and only Smokey Suarez in the building. What's up, brother?
Yo.
What up, baby?
Food for
good?
Thought gang, what's poppin'?
Making
there,
it happen,
baby.
man. Making it happen, man.
What's
Good,
good, brother?
good.
First of all, we appreciate you, man, coming on the show and bringing that love here. Harlem in the building. One more time. Harlem's in
Yeah.
the building.
We outside, baby.
Yeah,
We
man.
outside, man.
So, my brother, let the people know who you are and where you come from for the people who don't know Smokey.
All right. If y'all don't know me, I'm Smokey Suarez, comedian, actor, ventriloquist, voiceover master, whatever you want. I'm that dude.
Vanquilligence.
Whatever you want with the funny, I'm your dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? From the east side of Harlem.
Mhm.
Taino Towers. I always represent my
Taino.
little building and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Taino Towers, because it's a little crazy around there now. So you know what I'm saying? Anybody who make it from out of that motherfucker is a winner.
That's right. That's a blessing.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
Man.
Wow.
That's a blessing. We ready
Yeah,
about
that ain't
that.
no joke, man.
It ain't no joke. We're going to get into a little bit of that.
And across from you, where we came from in Wagner, you had to
Oh,
make it out of
Wagner,
there
yeah.
too.
That's
Yeah,
like
that's
the twin bad projects, both of them right next to each
right
other.
there, right
The
next to
twins.
each other.
So, my brother, you came straight out of the heart of Harlem. And how did the streets you grew up in shape your voice and your style on stage?
The streets, yeah, it helped me with my comedy because like I just brought the streets to the stage. Like everything I saw on the streets when I was younger, the characters, I just brought all the characters that I seen when I was younger and brought them into my comedy life.
Yeah.
Well, I
Especially-
brought them inside. I brought them into my world, like people like the winos I grew up around, my the dope fiends and my crackhead family members that I had. I just threw all of them into the pot and
That's it.
started coming up with jokes about that shit.
Yeah. Especially our
Yeah.
local winos and out in the street, man. It was funny. They was
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah,
they was all
yeah.
out there, up and
Yeah.
down
But
Second
what?
Stand
Avenue.
stand in front
Alpha
of the liquor store and tell jokes for hours.
Yeah. Well, Alpha Bo, what was that lady name? There was a lady that was always walking through Wagner. She was always drunk.
Yeah,
Uh, uh,
real thin. She remind me of Olive Oil from Popeye.
yeah, you
She
know
was always
who
drunk.
mentioned her on her album Black Rob? Um, uh,
Start with an A.
Miss
Start with an
Miss.
A. Real skinny. She remind me of
Yeah,
Olive
yeah.
Oil.
I'll
She
get it
was
later.
always
I'll get
drunk.
it
Yeah,
later.
it'll come to me. It'll come to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Smoke, we go back like AJ's and overlaps. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
But there's one thing I didn't see you do yet. And everybody from Taino, Jefferson, Wagner, they know about this one Chinese spot right there on Second Avenue. And it's a classic. Everybody know Maymay's. Remember Maymay's is the
Maymay's.
chicken?
May.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to cut some of that up. Like
Big up
I'm
with
still
Maymay's.
waiting.
Maymay's? What? That was the best chicken on earth.
What? That
Yeah.
chicken was crazy, man. You
My
be out there.
grandmother used to come from Washington Projects to get that chicken every
That,
day.
that's what I
Yeah.
said.
Word
I
up.
said from
Those was
Wagner,
the 3 for
Jefferson,
$1 chicken
three
wings.
for $1.
Remember
You go
that?
to
3 for $1?
what?
Yeah.
You go to
Yeah.
the jam
Chicken
in the
wings
park.
$9 now,
Yeah.
nigga.
Now it's one for $1.
Word up.
One for
Shit.
$1. You lucky if you get that.
Not
So
even
listen,
one. It's $2 for one right now.
Oh, man.
listen. When did you realize? Like I said, we go back, for the mag days when I was working security, Taino. But when did you? Because back then you wasn't doing comedy. At least I didn't know. When did you realize that was your lane? Comedy was your lane.
I always had it instilled in me since I was a kid. Like that was one of my passions from when I was a kid. Like I was obsessed with that shit. Like being like 8, 9 years old,
Mm-hmm.
watching comedy and listening to Richard Pryor and watching Saturday Night Live and Carol Burnett and all that shit back in the days. So that kind of instilled it in my head, and I always was naturally funny, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it started building up and building up. And me being a street dude, I was a street dude,
Uh-huh.
and me transferring from the streets to the stage,
Was
it was
light
a
work.
big shift. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like
Okay.
Yeah.
I stopped hustling, like not because it was I just stopped hustling because I wanted to do comedy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I just gave the whole shit up. Like, yo, I'm gonna just try this shit.
Yeah.
And look
And
at
and
that.
I threw everything out the window and said, fuck it, let me just try this comedy shit.
So
And
when was the first time you touched the comedy stage? When was the first
um
time?
the first time for my first big show
Yeah.
was at Columbia University,
Mm.
and one of my homegirls from school, I went to Roosevelt in the Bronx. One of my homegirls, Deb, she run the hip hop tours right now in New York. Matter of fact,
Okay.
she was a promoter, and she was doing a show at Columbia University with Tracy Morgan, Rudy Rush, Cortez, and Sherry Sinclair. And she dared me to get on stage. She was like, "I dare you to do 5 minutes. You was funny in school. Like I dare you to do 5 minutes." And I went on stage and I did the 5 minutes.
So how it work out for you?
That's
Bombed or it was
nah,
good?
I killed that shit.
Yeah,
I was
big up
snapping on the host. Yeah, I was snapping on the host. I was killing that shit. Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
funny.
And the funny thing about that show, this was really like that show meant a lot in my career, because when I was younger, I used to always like snap and stuff, like in high school and on my block. I used to snap on people.
Mhm.
And my boy, I used to play football with, he had somebody who used to snap a lot too, and he wanted me to battle him. And this was when we was like in high school. So we never got to battle each other, right?
Mhm.
And that person ended up being Tracy Morgan.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
wow,
Word.
Tracy
And
Morgan. Wow.
the day we did that show with my homegirl Debbie, because the promoter, I mean not the promoter, the host, when he brought me to the stage, he said my real name. He said Deron. Instead of calling me Smokey, he said my real name. And after the show, Tracy was like, "Your name is Deron?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Yo, you know Spoon?" And I was like, "Yo, that's my boy. We grew up together." And the nigga just bust out crying and shit like,
So
"Yo,
you,
this is destiny. Word up. This is destiny, man. You supposed to be
Yeah.
doing this shit." So that's when I really started. And then I was like that was my first show.
uh-huh.
But I ain't like sticking to comedy like right away. I was still on the streets and all that shit. And I always had told myself, I said, yo, if I get in any trouble, if I ever go to jail or anything,
Well,
I'm
comedy
quitting
your
this
way
shit.
out.
I'm quitting everything for real, for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I end up getting locked the fuck up. Word up. I ended up getting locked the fuck up. When I got locked up, I was like, fuck it, that's it. And I went straight in, even from jail, like I was writing jokes and doing comedy shit in
Mhm.
jail. When I was on Rikers Out, I was all on in writing programs and all that shit, doing journalism and all that shit. So that shit helped me with my pen, with
Yeah.
writing and stuff like that. So that gave me an advantage and shit. So when I came home, I just started doing comedy. I got into this competition and ended up winning the shit.
Mm.
Wow.
And from there, it was over. After I won that first competition, it was over. I just started winning all the. I went to the Apollo. I won the Apollo 6 times.
Harlem on the rise.
So,
Yeah,
so are you and Tracy Morgan going to battle? The real have the battle that you guys did have.
we never had that
You
battle.
gotta have
I'm down with it.
that.
Nah,
Y'all
nah,
gotta
yo,
have that.
listen. You
Yeah.
know I got asthma. Seeing your ass doing your thing cracks me up. If you and Tracy get in that, man, you gonna
Oh
have to
yeah,
come see me in the hospital. I'm gonna have an asthma
yeah.
attack
You
laughing
know who
so
be
hard.
battling all the time? Right when
Who?
me and Mike Epson us do shows, right? We'll be on the tour joints. At the end of the show, me, him, and Henry Welch always
Uh-huh.
go back on the stage and start snapping on each other at the end of the show. So that should be crazy
Man,
sometimes
I'd
too.
love to be a fly on the wall then, boy. Just see y'all,
Word.
Exactly.
y'all going at it, man. That joint would
Exactly.
be funny, man. It'd be
Yeah,
funny, man. And let me tell you, it's a blessing to see where we came from. You know, Taino, Wagner, all of those different elements. Sometimes, like you said, you was still hustling, doing your thing, and then you got pop. You know, you went in, and that changed your life. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It helped change your family's life, you know.
yeah,
And for brothers like us that come from where we come from, and so many of our friends that we could say, like BR, Manifa, all of these different people that we know, voice and all that, like it's a blessing to see us elevate and keep going. So I
yeah,
just want to tell you, thank you. Don't stop. Keep making us laugh. Do what you
yeah.
do.
No
Thank
doubt.
you.
No doubt.
Now D gotta get you with one of these. A lot of people, respect said, a lot of people see your comedy as raw, you know, intelligent, and definitely gritty. You know what I'm saying? How do how do you put that formula together to get those deliveries and punchlines like that? Because some of them are like the sharpest punchlines and deliveries. You know, like the bird. Like you were talking
Yeah,
about your mom with the bird, and every time I
yeah,
hear that story, you know, my brother Rick had the pet shop ideal on 116. So
yeah. I
I'm like,
remember that joke.
yeah. I'm like, yo, I hope Smoke Mom ain't going there. He telling the story about Ideal Pet Shop. So tell the people about that.
About what? How I came up with jokes.
No, like how do you combine that grittiness and to deliver those? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the punchlines like that.
I mean, like I said, most of the time, like I gotta live something to talk about it.
Right.
Facts.
You
I
know what I'm
like it.
saying? Like I
Mm-hmm.
gotta live something. So I don't just be talking shit about
Mm-hmm.
shit I ain't been through. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? If I
Yeah.
say something in some kind of way, it got truth to it.
Okay.
Even if spice it up a little bit,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
it always got truth to it. You know what I'm saying? So those are my jokes reflect on and is based upon my life experiences and you know what I'm saying, what I go through and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the process of writing the joke, like I kind of like I I kind of like do it kind of backwards. Like I do the joke and then I write it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I have an idea for a joke and I'll go right
Mm-hmm.
to the stage with it. Like, ah, And
Mm.
then if
Okay.
I see if it worked, and if it worked out, you know what I'm saying? If I catch some hits off
Oh,
of it,
right,
then I
right,
write it down like boop, boop, boop. You know what I'm saying? Let
Yeah.
me
right,
jot
right,
that
Yeah.
right.
down,
That's a
and
good one.
I
That's a
must
good one.
fix it up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
To see the
Once I,
the the audience's reply to it.
Reaction. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
How they
reaction
yeah.
to it.
react to it.
And if
That's
they
dope.
like it, you know what I'm saying? I put that shit in the stash, and then I'm gonna tag it up and fix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Once you got the beginning part, that's all you're doing is adding on pieces. You know what I'm saying? Just adding on a little piece here, a little piece there, until you take like 2 minutes or 1 minute of a joke and turn that shit into 10 minutes.
Just flip it. That's it. Like
Yeah.
get that hustle. Get that hustle. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's real good. Do you remember we used to do this party and there was a comedian that used to do a little stand up. He big time now. I think he was up in the Bronx. It starts with a C. Capone. Capone.
Capone, yeah.
Yeah,
Capone.
he's still doing his thing. Or did y'all ever link
Yeah,
up and do stuff?
me and Capone been me and Capone been cool since the beginning of my career. That's my dog. He was in
Okay.
Paper Soldiers with me.
Yeah.
And he was in Death of the Dynasty too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did our first movies together too. Me, him, and Kevin Hart.
Yeah. That's cool. That's
Now,
cool.
Yeah.
now this is thing respects I want to ask Smokey. This last question for me for now.
Hmm.
I heard you say writing and stuff like that, and there was a big thing with comedians stealing each other's jokes and stuff. Do y'all do like we did, like as rappers, and get your jokes like
Copyrighted.
yes,
Copyright and stuff.
yes.
Yeah.
Do y'all do that?
Not necessarily. No, nah, not really. People in comedy don't really. I don't really know nobody who get their shit copyrighted unless they probably doing a special and they
Okay.
get their special copyrighted. But as far as jokes, I don't know. Once you put a joke out there, I mean,
Yeah.
some of these guys they like so non-creative and shit. Like, yeah, this comedy game is dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Wow.
lot of
Just like
like,
the rap
it's a
game.
lot,
Same thing.
Yeah, just like the rap game.
especially with like the internet being around now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them guys from the internet, they trying to transfer over to comedy now,
Mm.
and whatever they see, they try to do. Cause you know what I'm saying? They don't got the comedy mind. They got that
Yeah.
sketch mind. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
For them,
Well, at
for
least
them,
y'all ain't got
Just
no AIs yet. No
yeah,
AI
that's
for
what I
them.
was
comedy
about to
people.
say. I was gonna think about that. I was like, now the AI is coming, people ain't gonna have that raw, authentic comedy
Mm-hmm.
jokes, straight from the heart.
They'll be
They're
I
gonna
letting
mean,
be
AI
I
they're
don't
gonna
say
know.
be
this shit.
taking stuff off a
You
line
know
and
what? It's funny because it's even funny you mention that because there's a couple of comedians that they fucking use Chat GPT to write jokes and
that's
That's
shit.
what I'm
that's what I'm
talking
saying.
about.
It
Like,
came
you know
AI,
what I'm
yep.
crazy.
saying? That shit is
Hmm.
corny to me. Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
I
that
never do no shit like
yeah,
that. Like,
that
you
Yeah.
shit is like
crazy?
yeah.
That
Now
is
that
like
comes watered down.
that's cheating. That's
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
whack.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like you could tell. And then when niggas do that, like I'm a professional. Like I could dissect a motherfucker set down. Like literally, I could watch your
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
shit and I could tell you if you wrote it, if you freestyling, if it's
Right.
GBT. Like I could figure your
Yeah.
shit out. If I listen to your shit and I could tell, like, you know what I'm saying? I could tell what you did to get that joke.
Yeah. And that's crazy because that's gonna start happening, man. I see that happening because
Yeah, it is. A lot of couple of comedians I know do that shit now, and them niggas they corny any motherfucker way. So
right.
none of the real niggas, word, none of the real niggas do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
niggas who, you know what I'm saying, they feel like they can't keep up, they gonna
Hmm.
jump in. They gonna need an assist to get to
That's
where
crazy.
they need to be.
I
Now,
want
have you had?
everybody out there, hold on.
Go ahead.
I want
Go ahead.
everybody out there to check us out at 7 a.m. and then again at 3 p.m. on Brooklyn Free Speech TV, on Spectrum, Optimum, RCN. And for those who don't have that and don't live in Brooklyn, you can check us out on Verizon Fios. And this episode will be on that channel soon. Thank you
Yes,
very
yes, yes.
much for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
also, have you ever had somebody heckling you while you on stage? You know what I'm saying? While you trying to get your shit off, they like heckling you. And what
Hmm.
happened then? I mean, I know the results, but tell
I
the
mean, I be
FYP
killing
audience.
hecklers. Niggas don't. You
I
have for
know
me,
you
you
do.
getting fucked, you getting destroyed. Like I made a grown nigga cry before. Word up. I don't
Yeah.
play on stage.
Yo,
Yeah.
I
what
go
you
in. Like, I don't know.
What's
I'm like, I don't know. I seem to always know how to get into a nigga head. Like,
uh-huh.
I always see how to say something that end up being true.
yeah, yeah.
And those be the
Like, I
worst
got
ones
Everybody
that.
want
right
to be a
there.
comedian
Yeah, I
in the
got that
crowd.
ability to hit a nerve. Like, I got this special ability to hit niggas' nerves and shit. Wow.
That's crazy because
Yeah.
everybody want to be a comedian in the audience.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
sit
They want to
down,
say
shut
stuff.
up.
Yeah.
This is
What would
yeah.
be
the
your
show.
advice if a heckler or a comedian says something to somebody in the audience? What is Smokey's advice? Should they say something to the comedian? Should they not say? But look at Respect, he laughing. Like you sit in the front
Well, you
and
know,
they want to
Smokey
pick on
gonna
the
say
person
something.
in the front. So what would you suggest they do? Just keep their mouth shut, don't say
Yeah, I
nothing?
just shut the fuck up. That's what I word that. Niggas don't come to your job yelling at you, motherfucker.
Exactly,
Don't come at our
Exactly.
exactly.
job yelling at us.
Yeah. People
Nigga
don't like to
heckling
see
you
the
while
front.
nigga heckling you while you behind the desk and shit. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
nigga, give me my insurance. You signed them papers whack, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's it. So, well, you got something for Respect?
Yeah. So Hollywood took notice early, man, early.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what was that moment when you realized, yeah, they watching me now, kid. They watching me now.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. Um, when
He
I
gonna give you
did
them hard questions.
look, when I did Paper Soldiers, like
Uh-huh.
after that, a lot of people was watching me. And also when I was on Hot 97
Hmm.
on the morning show, I started getting a lot of recognition from that too.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? And just being and doing all them television shows from Def Jam and 3 seasons of BET and Bad Boys of Comedy and
Hmm.
um Comedy Central and all them shits. Like during them all them times I was doing them shows, I was just meeting all kinds of people. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Nice.
My
Nice.
my range of people went from to some ridiculous shit. You know what I'm saying? From
Was that the time at Hot 97 with Angie Martinez in them, or what
now I
was
was
that?
with me, Sway, Rich
Oh,
Nice, and Miss Info. We was on the
oh,
morning
okay,
show.
Okay.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sway.
yeah,
Now,
but
now,
yeah, and then like I said, getting to move around and be in different circles, like that was like big for me. Like yeah,
I feel
There you
you.
go.
Now,
Yeah.
how was it to touch down a man from Harlem touch down on the Def Jam comedy stage for the first time? What was that energy like?
that was crazy. They shot that in Brooklyn too. I think yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I think they shot that in Brooklyn if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
Was
Or
you
was that in
intimidated?
L.A.? Hell no.
He said, "Hell
And
no."
I think that was Def Jam was in L.A. I think.
Yeah, I think that was in L.A. I think it
Yeah,
was in
Def Jam
L.A.
was in L.A.
Yeah,
Bad Boys of Comedy was in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Not when Martin was there. Were you there when Martin was
Nah,
the host? Oh, okay.
nah, I was on Def Jam. DL Hughley host when I did
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He's a funny one too.
yeah,
He's
he
a
is.
funny
He's funny too. He's
yeah.
funny too. What's one of your favorite like Kings of Comedy, stand up type shows or performances?
Specials.
Yeah, specials.
Um,
If
damn.
you have one. If you have one.
I
Cause
mean, I
you're
like
gonna give me the hard
all
questions.
Richard Pryor shit. I like all
Oh yeah.
Richard Pryor Jones.
Yeah.
I like Dave Chappelle joint one of the not the one he did this one, the one he did before.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um Mike Epps special. I like a lot of guys specials. I mean, I
Yeah.
yeah.
love
There's a lot of
watching
guys.
comedy. So a lot of the Earthquake, you know what I'm saying? Some
Uh-huh.
more, like all these
Hmm.
specials is fire.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
especially and my boy Billy Burr, white
Okay.
boy,
What
shit
about Kevin?
crazy. Kevin shit
Cat.
crazy, yeah.
Yeah,
What about
Kevin
Cat
Cat,
Kevin's
Williams?
crazy.
Yeah.
yeah, Kevin Cat, yeah. All them joints they definitely be hitting.
You like
Yeah.
Haddish, Tiffany, and all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me and
she's
Tiffany
good
was
too.
just at Comedy in Harlem a couple of weeks ago. She came up and did the show. Me, her, Little Rel,
Yeah,
Chris Red from Saturday Night Live, Sherry Shepard was there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
How
you need
often do you do that? I'm sorry,
yeah.
Respects. How
No,
often do you do that in Harlem?
I do it like pretty much like once a month. Like, I'm
Okay,
doing my
okay.
birthday show coming up this Saturday. I got
Yeah, I
two
seen that.
shows coming. Yeah, I got two shows for my birthday coming up with me, Monifa, and Peter Guns. And other than that, I used to do it every a Monday joint there, but I moved
Hmm.
it over. So I'm gonna probably start doing something there regularly again after the New Year's. Cause like
Okay.
during the summer and all that shit, I did a tour during the
Hmm.
summer, so I was kind of busy and shit up
right,
until
right,
like
right.
November.
Any
Well,
SNL thing? Any
Now I ain't do
in
no
the works?
SNL thing, but I did my own SNL thing. Um I got a TV show called Mixed Nuts on Tubi that I wrote.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Check
Yeah, I
that
wrote a
out.
show called Mixed Nuts on Tubi. And it's a sketch comedy show with stand-up comedy mixed with it. It's mad funny.
Okay,
I
okay.
gotta check that
Dame
out.
Dash directed it for me. I produced it and shit.
Okay.
Nice, nice,
Um,
nice.
yeah, it's pretty cool too.
Yeah, yeah. You started Paper Soldiers, uh, Death of the Dynasty, State Property 2, and stuff like that, right? So, what was it like being part of those classic films, my brother? Because those are classics.
Those are classics.
Yeah,
Classic.
Paper Soldiers, that movie was like one of the most incredible just times filming the movie, period. Like we
Right.
had so much fun
Yeah,
filming
Birdie.
that movie. Yeah. We had so much fun filming that. We had fun filming that, and we had fun filming Death of the Dynasty. Death of the Dynasty was hilarious too.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
That shit
yeah.
we really had
Yeah,
because see
that was.
Paper Soldiers we was into our characters
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
and Death of the Dynasty. Me and Kevin let loose. Me and Kevin was like
Yeah.
mad
Yeah,
different characters.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right,
Yeah,
right,
me and
right, right.
Kevin, we was just mad different characters through the whole movie and shit. So I liked
Yeah,
it both of them. They
yeah.
both was mad fun.
And it's
That's true.
timeless, it's classics, man. So just congratulations, man, because not
Yeah.
everybody can get a classics.
Yeah, man.
Nobody can
Yeah,
get it,
right.
man. You got to be a special person to be,
Yep.
with that
Them
classics, man,
different.
for real.
Yeah,
Them
I'm
different.
glad that it's funny because on the West Coast they call Paper Soldiers the East Coast Fridays. Ooh,
Wow.
Um,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah,
that's an
yeah. I
honor
can see
right
that.
there.
I can
I
see
can
that.
see
I can see
that.
yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah. I can
I
see that.
never looked
yeah,
at that until you said that. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I can see.
that's
they,
dang, that's heavy right there.
yeah. They call
That's
Paper Soldiers the East Coast Fridays.
now was that your first was Paper Soldiers your first acting uh gig? Because it
Pretty
seemed like
much.
you was like you ain't had no problem acting in it. Because Red
That was
Specs
my
did a
real
movie.
first acting gig. I did like a movie. Yes, I did like two movies before that,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and yeah, yeah, I did like two movies before. No, one movie before that, but it was some really bullshit.
I like you. He's just so honest. He's
Yeah,
like
it
so
was some
honest. That's some
bullshit.
bullshit.
Yeah, it was some bullshit. It was called
That's
Fugazi. That shit was terrible.
Well,
oh
listen,
man.
that starts you off. You know what
It-
I'm saying? So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So you can't
yeah,
Yeah,
even.
it gave you that door.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
It
see
was.
you. I see you still on Pleasant Avenue. He said it's
Yeah,
Fugazi. He said
yeah.
you
That
over there
shit.
on Pleasant Avenue. you
Yeah,
on
that
Pleasant
shit.
Avenue.
That was the name of the movie too, Fugazi. That's
oh,
Wow.
really?
yeah, that was the
Crazy.
name of it. That shit was Fugazi.
Yeah. In every sense of the word,
Because
right?
I don't know how I got to see that shit one day. I was watching that.
And it passed by your screen.
Yeah, I don't know where I saw it one day, and that shit came on, and I was looking at that shit. And me, I'm into all this detail now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh-huh.
being around Dame Dash
It's
Hmm.
and
growth. That's that
yeah,
growth.
being around him and Big Un and them niggas, I learned a
Uh-huh.
lot about filming and shit.
Hmm.
So when
Hmm.
I'm looking at the movie, I'm like, yo, this shit is off. I'm seeing the shade over here. I see shadows. I'm looking at the movie like this shit is trash.
Yeah.
The voice sound crazy. The soundtrack whack.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
And like I
Doing
said, that's
movies is
that growth.
something else, man. Because
Yep.
I don't know if you know that we had was one of the few people that first started web series on the internet,
Yeah.
and I had did a movie called On Impulse. You could look at some of the episodes. I had the cast up there not too long ago, but yeah, I was learning as I was going along too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we was gorilla and shit.
And it just sunk in, man. And I just was learning as I was going along. I had the DPs next to me. They were showing me different things, the lighting, the sound, man. And then when I look at my production, the same thing you were saying. You see little things after a while. You be like, nah, I gotta hide that. I got
Smoke,
Yeah.
he a perfectionist, Smoke.
Yeah,
I mean, when I tell you this, man, he a perfectionist. We was there, man, 2:00 in the morning, 3
In the back
o'clock
of
in the
Hunts
morning,
Point.
in the back of Hunts Point, driving in
Yeah.
the truck, and then like busting. It was a scene where they supposed to been busting the gun, and they bought. I'm like, yo, we got to get the hell up out of here. We gorilla in it, man.
Yeah, man.
Shutting down the what was the highway?
Bruckner Boulevard.
Bruckner
Shut that shit
Boulevard.
down.
We
The
had to shut
the side road.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that shit was
Yeah.
crazy, man, crazy.
That
And
was
my boy,
2007. 2007.
yeah, my boy from Harlem Heat, right? I knew him from the Union. I got introduced to him from the Union president at a Christmas party, and he was like, "Wolfpack, I heard about y'all," and I said, "I just want to know, was y'all the first ones that did web series, or was it us?" And he said, "When did we do ours?" And I told him, and he was honest. He was like, "Nah, man, y'all was the first ones to do that joint." You know, I was like, because we was trying to put it in the movie theater. We was gonna rent out the movie
Yeah.
theater and do
Yeah.
Yo Smoke. We was going
Yeah.
wild with it,
It was
kid.
wild,
So we was going wild. We had the soundtrack and all of that stuff like that. And he was like,
Yeah.
"Nah." To this day, we like real good friends. He was up on the show. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing on Tubi and all of the. They got a
Yeah.
studio out in Brooklyn. So you know, it was a blessing.
Harlem
man. It was a
Heat.
blessing.
Harlem Heat. So if you see Harlem Heat on Tubi, that's them.
He
They
probably
have
seen that joint.
they got so many episodes, man. Harlem Heat, Connecticut. Harlem Heat, Manhattan,
Miami. Yeah.
Miami. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, they've been doing that for
Yeah,
years,
so-
man. So
Yeah.
it's
So
been crazy, man.
you touched the legendary stage of Def Comedy Jam, right?
Yeah.
Was that the most exciting stage for you, or which one was it? Apollo. Which one was the one that was more exciting for you? Like, say, yo, I'm here, yo, this is it. Which one?
I'm gonna say the Garden
Mm,
and the Barclays Center.
yeah.
I'm talking about the theaters, yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Def Jam, that shit was cool for television, but as far as performances
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that, yeah, I'll go with the Garden or the Barclays or the Prudential Center.
Those
All those big
houses.
three, you know what I'm saying? 20,000 people, 10,000 people,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Get
I
that
did those
adrenaline
shits.
rush.
Yeah, Fox Theater in Detroit, and you
Mm.
know what I'm saying, all the big theaters and shit.
Yeah.
So- Go ahead.
Nah, that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I'll just talk
So-
about the theaters and shit.
So which one you like better, being on the movie set or being on the stage?
Mm.
And then after that, let the FFT audience know a funny moment that nobody really know. You know, that happened to you on a set or anything like that.
My favorite, I mean, I like doing both really. I
Okay.
can't. It's like a
50-50.
mix up with that. Like
Yeah.
I love doing, but if it came down to one, I'll be probably doing comedy more.
Okay.
Cause
Okay.
I love the stage, love like that direct up and personal shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Movies could be fake. You go cut, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you get to
Yeah,
try it
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
It's no trying it again with comedy. You got
You
one
right
shot.
there.
You know what I'm
Live
saying?
and direct.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Live
it's
and
live and
direct. I
direct.
like that.
It's no, let me do it again. Let me get the lines. Ain't none of that shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Just right
none
there.
of that.
And
So
what's a funny moment that, you know, either behind the scenes or something like that people don't know about that happened to you on the set, off the set, you know what I mean?
I had all kind of shit. I had to knock a dude out one time.
Yeah.
Um,
That Harlem shit come out
Yeah,
of
that
you.
Harlem shit
That's
come out.
that
Yeah.
Harlem- That's that Taino shit come out
This
of you,
is a
man.
food
Yeah.
for thought exclusive.
Yeah, that's
a
like
dude,
crazy right there.
I was in Brooklyn one time, and I'm doing a show. I'm on stage, and this dude brought his girl flowers, and I was actually complimenting him, like, "Yo, that's some fly shit you brought your girl." I was like, "That's a real dude, right?" This nigga looked at me and threw the drink on me, like,
Wow, that's
"What?"
Man.
violation right there.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
violated. He threw the drink
yeah.
on me. You know, I threw the drink. I picked up a bed, threw it back on him. He was like, "Let's go outside." We walked outside. I came straight up the stage too. I walked straight
That's
up the
it.
stage. We went outside. As soon as he turned
Hold that.
around, I was like, "Pink, pink."
Hold that.
So,
Hold that.
so
Taino. Hold
That's
that.
how you
the
know joint.
promoter
Hold that.
and the promoter and the host of the show, they was right next to me. They was like surprised I even hit this nigga. Like,
Yeah, yeah. That's
cause the
it.
nigga was bigger than me. So they was like, "Oh, this nigga Smokey. Wow." Like I knocked the nigga out. But then my boy came, it was funny because my boy had pulled up in the big ass truck. He
Uh-huh.
seen what happened. He was like, "Oh, smoke, get in the car, get in the car." Nigga evacuated me out the scene and shit. We drove off and shit
As he should. As
like
he
I just did a
should.
Navy SEAL hit and shit. Word up.
As he should.
That's funny. That's
Yeah,
funny.
that's it, man. And while he's down, you just pick up his hand and have him sign that NDA. So that way,
Yeah,
you ain't suing me.
yeah.
Wake up like, yo, what happened? I got your signature right here, homie. That
Oh
was
The
man.
it.
funny
That
shit
was it.
about that shit, I ain't go back to Brooklyn for 2 years because I ain't know what that nigga looked like. I forgot what that nigga looked like. I said, I'm not going to
You
Brooklyn.
know
No,
what
you
you look
can't do
like though.
that. You can't do that. You got to remember what they look like.
Yeah,
You
you
know what
gotta
I'm
remember what
saying?
they
Right.
look like, man.
Especially
Yeah.
I was like,
moving
I don't
amongst the
remember what
people
that
like,
nigga
yo.
looked like. That nigga know what I look like. I don't know what
And
he
he know
look
where
like.
to find you at too.
Right.
That's the whole thing. You got a
Yeah.
Yeah,
show over here? I'll find you
yeah,
over there. Smoke
Oh
be like,
man.
yo, why you hit me for? Remember you knocked
yeah,
me out at that last
yeah.
joint.
I want to ask a question, man. Like, you're known for uncensored, fearless, honest comedy, man. And do you think today's climate is making it harder for you to be like that because they censoring everything and you
Yeah,
can't
we
say
get
this,
censored.
you can't do that. Do you think it's making it harder for you?
I mean, as a comedian, you got to be able to adapt. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, it's all about being able to roll with the punches. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Hmm.
If you have to cut certain shit out, you just gotta be funny naturally. You don't gotta curse and all that shit to be funny
Uh-huh.
or talk
True.
about sex
True.
and
True.
shit like that
Uh-huh.
to be funny. Like it's so much funny shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's easier to adapt right now.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But a lot of comedians can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They feel like
They can't pivot.
I mean, even me, I don't like censoring my shit for nobody. Like,
Yeah.
I done
Right.
did shows where I done did I knew it was trans people in the audience, and I said a trans
I was
joke,
gonna
and then
say that.
I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm
Hmm.
like, "Fuck it, I'm doing it anyway." I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm doing it anyway."
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't like to. Like, I be conscious of what I say
Hmm.
because I don't like to hurt feelings and
Yeah,
shit like
exactly.
that on
Right.
stage. You know
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
I did a joke. I did that trans joke in front of some trans. I felt real bad. I did that shit. I was like, "Damn, why I do that shit?"
Right. Right. Right.
Well,
You
you know what I'm
you got to
saying?
come with a B joke just in
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Like you leave those jokes. Like if I did those jokes, I wouldn't do certain jokes certain places.
Uh-huh.
I know
Uh-huh.
where to
Hmm.
use certain
Yeah.
jokes
Yeah.
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just asked you that question because remember the incident with Jimmy Kimmel, and
Yeah.
it's like they they're trying to silence even the comedians.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that all the comedians jumped on
And yeah,
that issue
defended
and,
him.
and
Yeah.
defended him and was behind him on that because um they trying to stifle the freedom of speech in
Yeah.
comedy, also.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's crazy. So
Yeah.
who's your Harlem OGs or your comedian that shaped you? Who's the OGs that you look up to and say, yo, this guy, you know, made it possible for me to do what I'm doing right now.
Only OGs that I really look up to is Tracy Morgan, JB Smooth,
Hmm.
um, um, Paul Mooney. Like,
Right.
people who gave me advice, good advice during my career.
Hmm.
People like that, Mike Epps, all them, like, yeah, those are guys who like always gave me good advice in my career. So
Yeah.
Okay. You said give good advice, so that opens the door for this question. Um, what is the best advice that someone ever gave you in the community world, or yeah, I'll say the community world.
the best advice I got was from Paul Mooney. When he told me that I was giving up my jokes too fast.
Mm,
He was telling me that I was like I wasn't
delivering them
giving
too quick.
people I wasn't giving the people the chance to finish the laugh before
Mm-hmm.
I had them start laughing on another joke.
Ah, okay.
So he told me, he said, yo, you need to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Get the people
Uh-huh.
to get that laugh out. Take your
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And once I started doing that, my shit just went to the next level. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
could
Paul
imagine
Mooney's
because
funny too.
yeah, he's funny too.
Yeah, he was funny, man.
Being a fly on the wall, man. I wish I was a fly on the wall when all you guys are back there in the dressing room or the room getting ready to get up on stage, and you guys are just giving each other advice about, certain things. That's how it
Cutting
is in
up.
there in the back when you.
I mean, yeah, I mean, not all the time. I mean, if you
Yeah.
cool with somebody, they're gonna kick it with you like that. But
Yeah.
most of the time, yeah, when you're around certain OGs or something like that, like when the young dudes around me, they be picking my brain all day. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
Yeah.
Like, and when I was younger, nigga, I did the same shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I was going to
Yeah.
say. Each one teach one, especially when you see that they got that craft that it just needs to get pulled out of them a little bit. So,
Hmm.
now they come to you because they grew up watching you. You know what I'm saying? So they looking
Yeah.
at that, that
And he
advice,
knows the game now. He knows the
Yeah, you
game.
know the game.
He's
Yeah,
been in it
you
for a
know
Hmm.
while. Yeah.
you've been in it for a while. So I mean, you know what time it is. So even that with the new generation of comedians coming up, how do you see that? Is it good? Are they doing good? Are they doing bad? Like the rappers, the new generation, you know how they are.
I mean, it's the new comedians right now. They got it set out more easy for them. You know,
Hmm.
it's more easy for them to get into a club. It's more easy to them to get famous.
Why is
You know
that?
what I'm saying? Like they could go online and do a video and be famous without being funny. You know, and so it's easier for the comedians now. It's way harder when I was out when we started. We had to do auditions and shit, but then beat out 83 people for 2 spots and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it was a different world, man. Different world
Yeah.
back then.
Mr. Eddie Murphy. Have you ever met Eddie Murphy?
Now I never met Eddie, but me and Charlie Charlie was like my best friend.
Right. Okay,
Yeah,
Charlie
Charlie
Murphy.
was funny too,
Yeah,
man. He
Charlie.
was,
They ain't
yeah,
nobody
Charlie was
like
funny.
Charlie.
Charlie was funny, man.
Yeah.
So, Smokey, what can people expect from you next? What's your next thing coming up? What can people expect from you now?
Okay, I'm about to shoot another season of Mixed Nuts. That's I'm gonna shoot Mixed Nuts Part 2.
Okay.
And I'm about to shoot this television show. It's gonna be like a Def Jam type show for the young comedians
Okay.
that I'm bring. I'm gonna start shooting in February. So those are the next 2 big projects I got coming up, and I got some movies coming up too. I got a couple of movies coming up. I
Okay.
started one already, and I'm in the process of starting another one with a good cast with me, Wood Harrelson.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's a couple of good. It's Wood. Did I say Wood Harrison?
Yeah, what you
Woody,
said
Woody
Harris.
Harris. Yeah, Woody
Yeah.
Harris.
My nigga from
Yeah.
The Wire. Wood Harris, not Wood Harrison.
Wood Harris.
Okay.
Wood
Okay. Yeah,
Harris.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
Okay.
good. He's a good dude. He's a
Yeah,
good dude.
me, him, and a couple of people, a couple of dudes from Power, my girl, Joy Bryan in it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so I got a couple of joints coming up with the movie shit too. So
That's cool.
working on that stuff,
That's good.
doing more producing more big comedy shows too, like
Good.
producing these big comedy shows. At Comedy in Harlem, and I'm about to start another theater on the East Side in Taino. Matter of fact, I'm about to
Oh
start a
wow.
theater up in Taino.
I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
just
cool.
bring something
That's
back
cool.
to the hood. You know what I'm
That's why I
saying?
like
Yeah.
that.
Big
Yep.
up,
Yeah,
That's
big
why
up.
I like that.
yeah.
That's it.
My brother, You're gonna have to later on in your email, when you email me or text me or whatever, your address, because I have to give you one of these Food
Yes,
for Thought
sir.
shirts.
Have
Okay.
to
Oh
send you
yeah.
one of our
Oh
food
yeah.
for thought joints.
You know?
All right.
I have to hit
Yeah.
you up with one
That's
of
my
those, man.
dog.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
I
real.
like
we
free
gotta hit
shit.
you up.
Yeah, just for being, just for giving us that love, man, and your time and stuff
Yeah.
like that, man.
Yeah,
All
man.
We
right, that's
definitely
fine.
appreciate it.
Yes, and as we
S-
try to bring things, our people from the hood that we grew up, bringing them to our platform, we want to give that energy back by
yeah,
giving it to our audience. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
All
To
right,
show
all
like,
right,
yo,
fine.
Harlem, man, we did what we did. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people there, man. We got a lot of talent. So you always got a home here. You know what I'm saying? That's like reach out to the rest of the fellas with us. Tell them to come on, don't be shy, and let's big up where we from, man. That's what it is.
All right,
that's
all
it.
right.
That's it. That's it. Smokey Suarez, a Harlem legend, a
That's
comedic
right.
giant, and a creative force who continues to push the culture forward. And I just want to
Make
thank you once again, brother, for dropping gems and laughing and your truth today, man, brother. We definitely appreciate it here.
all right.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow me on social media at Smokey Suarez on Instagram, Smokey Suarez on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff.
Right.
YouTube, I got the Smokey Suarez channel with the
Okay.
content and all that stuff too. So thank y'all for having me, guys. Food for thought is in
You
the
know what it
building.
is.
In the
Appreciate
building,
family.
Smokey Suarez once
Smokey
again.
Suarez.
What up?
Thank you, brother.
My guys, Harlem in the building, y'all. Stay
Harlem
up.
in the
Stay
vibe.
up.
Yeah,
Peace.
stay
All
up,
right,
baby.
y'all.
See you next time.
Yeah, man. To our viewers, if you love this conversation, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell and stay tapped in here with Food for Thought. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Today's episode is sponsored by Dubby Energy Drinks. Dubby allows you to have faster reaction time paired with laser-sharp focus without the jitters or a crash. If you want to start winning more, this is for you. The Premium Energy Drink Dubby.
Get 10% off your entire order from Dubby when you use coupon code Food for Thought, which helps support the podcast.